So, Gerard, I suspect you have a good reason for pulling me away from my duties.
Your vodka can wait, my good Alexei. Come, stand here. You need to see this.
I know all about the Zerg, Gerard. We've all seen the tapes 100.
You've seen nothing. Dissecting a dead Zerg in a lab is one thing. Unleashing them on men is another. You must go into this with both eyes open. Once started, there's no going back. Are you prepared to go all the way with this, Alexei?
Yes. Yes, I am prepared to go all the way, my good Admiral.
Good. Good. I knew I could count on you.
Admiral, the colonist base will be overrun in a matter of minutes. Shall we intervene?
Take us into orbit, Mr. Malmsteen. We've seen enough.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to StarCraft Remastered, or StarCraft Brood War Remastered to be more specific. About 2 months ago I beat the base game story campaign and decided to have a break from the game before I started Brood War expansion story campaign, and I thought that now is a good time to continue the story of StarCraft. So, Brood War was released in the same year StarCraft was, in November 1998. But did you know that before Brood War there was actually at least 2 other expansions released for the game before Brood War? Insurrection and Retribution. These expansions were not made by Blizzard, but by Aztec New Media and StarDog, whom Blizzard authorized to make expansions to the game. But neither of the two had the Blizzard's quality and thus were not well received by critics. They were average at best. Then, after the release of Retribution, Blizzard came out and said, "Alright boys, stand aside and see how a real expansion is done." And then they made Brood War jointly with a company called Sapphire Corporation, which doesn't exist anymore. Brood War changed everything and was critically praised. So what did Brood War bring to the table? Lots of new stuff. A new story campaign. I think it's going to be 30 missions, 10 for each race again. New units were added to the game for each race. Terrans got medics, one of my most favorite units in the franchise, and you'll find out soon why. Zerg got lurkers, whom you evolve from Hydralisks, who attack ground units from underground with long spikes. And the Protoss got Dark Templars, which we have seen and even played with in the base game story campaign, but we couldn't actually produce them in the story campaign or in multiplayer. In Brood War, you can. I think they gave more than just one new unit for each race, but I am not entirely sure. Nor do I know what those other units are. But hey, we'll find out soon enough. And about the story campaign, this one is more unknown to me than the base game's campaign. I do have a pretty good idea what's going to happen to at least one certain human character in the Terran campaign, but Zerg and Protoss are big question marks for me. So this is really exciting for me in a sense that I don't know the story of Brood War nearly as well as I did know the base games. So, without further ado, let's start StarCraft Brood War story campaign with the Terrans. Yes, we go with Siperos still. And here we have, and I believe that this guy is Alexei Stukov. And here's Kerrigan, of course, looking sexy and badass as always. And does she have some clothes on her? Oh yeah, oh yeah, those are. She's actually wearing pieces of ghost armor on her still. Oh, that's very cool. And him, well, I don't know this guy. Heck, he might not even be anyone important. At first I thought that this guy is Zeratul, but he's missing his scarf thingy. Wait a minute. Protoss campaign incomplete. Protoss campaign incomplete. Oh. Oh, are we actually gonna start with the Protoss? Well, if you look at the episodes here, it's now unless I am confusing messing with the Roman numbers here. This is 4, 5, and 6. Ah, so we actually started with the Protoss campaign. In the base game, we started with the Terrans, then continued with the Zerg, and finished the campaign with Protoss. But here, here apparently we start with the Protoss, continue with the Terrans, and finish with the Zerg. Okay. Okie dokie. So I guess we start with the Protoss after all. Well, might as well get perhaps the most annoying one out of the way, because if you remember my comments on the base game in the very last episode when I gave my thoughts about the game, I thought that while the Protoss campaign was story-wise perhaps the most interesting, and gameplay-wise the Protoss were my least favorite. They are just not my cup. They are just not my cup of tea. So, well, alright, let's start with the Protoss then and get that out of the way. Protoss campaign, The Stand. The nefarious Zerg overmind has been destroyed and the Protoss homeworld of Aiur now lies in smoking ruin. As the executor of the remaining Protoss forces, you must now attempt to reunite your beleaguered people and save them from the ravenous Zerg who still roam mindlessly across the blackened fields of Aiur. Escape from Aiur. So we just leave our home world now.
Greetings, Executor. Though we all grieve for the loss of mighty Tassadar, we must find the resolve to carry on. He sacrificed himself to destroy the Overmind, but many Zerg still rage across our ruined homeworld. Without the Conclave to lead us, or the protection of our great fleets, it seems we must fend for ourselves.
Eldaris is correct, Executor. As we have both seen, the Zerg will not halt their rampage until every last one of us is dead. I suggest that we retreat to our last functional warp gate and travel to where the Zerg cannot follow us.
With all due respect, Zeratul, the Protoss do not run from their enemies. Aiur is our homeworld. It is here that we shall make our stand.
Just as your Conclave did. They are dead now, Eldaris. Dead because they allowed their pride to blind their reason. Only if we learn from their mistakes can we live to avenge them. Now, Executor, I know of a place where we can find solace. It is Shakuras, the secret homeworld of my people, the Dark Templar.
Your people? We would be seen as tyrants to them. Why would they shelter us?
Have I not pledged myself to your cause? Not all beings are as unforgiving as your lamented Conclave, Eldaris.
You are right, of course. Executor, Zeratul shall find us passage to the Warp Gate. After the gate has been secured, Phoenix and the new Praetor Artanis shall lead our surviving brethren to Shakuras.
Executor, I am Artanis.
Though I have only recently been appointed Praetor, you can trust that I will uphold the honor and traditions of the Templar.
We shall see.
Hey, boys.
Oh, Jim.
Tag along? I figure heading anywhere has got to be better than staying here with the Zerg.
Commander Reno, as ever, your assistance is appreciated. We would be honored if you joined us.
Okay, so the Protoss who we saw in the story campaign selection screen was actually Artanis. Alright. I know Artanis from StarCraft 2. So in this Protoss story campaign, we'll actually escape to Shakuras, the homeworld of the Dark Templar. Alright. So, objectives. Bring Zeratul to the Warp Gate and Zeratul must survive. Okie dokie. Oh, look at the UI. This looks bloody cool. Okay, so use an attack move to move your forces, fight through masses of enemies. Press the A key, then left click a location to have your forces engage the enemy while moving to the destination. Now, I'm expecting these first few missions to be rather easy, but not completely tutorial level of easy like in the base game, because the players who played through the first game should have pretty good idea how to play each race by now. But, alright, no. Ah, there were some scourge flying here.
It will be done. I do this for Aiur.
Maybe I should send Zeratul first.
Entaro Adun. It will be done. Entaro Adun. We should destroy these Nidus canals so as to stem the flow of Zerg reinforcements through them.
Someone is revealing, but I don't know what.
Entaro Adun.
I don't see any overlords here.
I do this for Aiur.
Ah, there it is. There's an overlord.
For vengeance. Confirmed. Transmitted.
You three try to take down that
For
overlord.
vengeance. Zeratul. For vengeance.
Good job.
It will be done.
And now,
I do this for Aiur. Entaro Adun. I do this for Aiur. So be it.
there must be another overlord here somewhere. Ah, there it is.
Entaro Adun. I do this for
Destroy these
Aiur.
Nidus networks. Or canals.
You address me. So be it.
Luckily these overlords are not the runaway type of
be
sort.
It will be done. Entaro Adun. It will be done.
No overlords here anymore. Good.
Entaro Adun. It will
Yeah,
be
that's-
done.
Ah, never mind. There is an overlord here somewhere. There. Ah, that one is running away. Damn. Don't want to mess with that. Okay. But now, I would like to kill that. What were these called?
Templar.
Sunken colonies, if I remember correctly. I would like to take this one out with Zeratul,
I do this for Aiur.
but there must be that overlord here. Oh, there's purple ones here as well.
It will be done.
Yep,
I do this for
come here.
Aiur. So be it.
Damn.
I do
But
this
what about
for
this
Aiur.
way?
So be it. I do this for Aiur.
And we won't have our own base in
So
this
be
mission,
it.
I take it.
I do this for Aiur. So be it.
Is there a...
I do
Yes,
this
there
for
is.
Aiur. So be it. It will be done.
Almost started to lose some actual
So
health
be
there.
it.
Maybe I should just rush in and kill that colony there.
You address me.
You back off a little bit. Let the zealots go first.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Good. No one has died yet.
Thus I serve.
And Zeratul, you stay back there and generate some of those shields back. Okay.
Awaiting instructions. I long for combat. Protoss.
Oh damn! What the?
Confirmed.
That pylon just exploded for no apparent reason.
Confirmed.
Some scourge, but I don't need to worry about them because they only attack air units. You stay behind and you stay here as well. While these guys with full shields will run towards that colony and attack it. Ah, he's about to die. Yep. So one Zeratul is dead, but that's fine. We click... move. I was controlling the wrong Zeratul. Well, he's almost dead, so he just needs to regenerate some shields. Speaking about shields,
So be it.
you have regenerated some back, but
I do this for Aiur.
yeah, you're not doing very well still.
So be it. I do this for Aiur. So be it. I do this for Aiur.
Destroy that.
Receiving.
Shame that I can't make any more units with these Protoss gateways and stuff
Your orders,
lying around here.
Templar. So be it.
Ladun! There is no time to waste! We must join our brethren in battle!
Well, come here.
It will be
Let me
done.
control you.
I do this for Aiur.
Oh, damn! Fuck. Everyone come here. No overlords here, so I think it's safe to go in. Ah, never mind. There is one coming. Well, they are dead. Yeah, what? Why didn't you come? Cowards. Oh wait, we might actually win still. Ah, never mind.
Your orders, Templar. It will be done.
Shit. Too many. Destroy those overlords, please.
Your orders, Templar.
Don't go too big. Shoot that. Actually, no, shoot that. Shoot the overlords.
Templar. Your orders, Templar.
Okay, this is tough. If only I brought my forces here to join with the brethren fighting these guys. We could have actually killed them all. Alright.
You address me. So be it. It will be done.
Damn, there's so many of them.
So be it. It will be done. Entaro Adun. So be it.
Maybe I can kill this one. It only takes 3 hits. Oh shit. Run.
I do this for Aiur.
Those damn overlords.
Initiated.
There.
Your orders, Templar. It will be
Okay,
done.
so
Entaro
if only I had
Adun.
full shields.
I do this for Aiur. It will be done. Entaro
Just kill them
Adun.
one by one.
I do this for Aiur. So be it.
My overlord is coming.
Entaro Adun. It will be done. Entaro Adun.
Confirmed. I am needed. Mitoga for vengeance. Confirmed. Initiating. Commencing.
Well, at least they're not producing any more Zerglings here. Over here, I hope. Alright, you got full shield, so you go ahead and kill them.
Thus I serve.
Attack. Destroy those canals. Deny those canals.
It will be done. Entaro Adun. It will be done. I do this for Aiur.
And kill that damn overlord, please. Well, fine, run away.
Your orders, Templar.
Okay, let's scout some more.
So be it.
So far, doing rather decently.
So be it. Entaro Adun. It will be done.
So far, doing rather well.
Entaro Adun.
Considering that the last time I played this was about 2 months ago. Oh! Dragoons, nice.
Input command.
Nice.
Zeratul.
Okay, I think I'm gonna save here at this point, just in case. There. Let's continue on.
I do this for Aiur. It will be done. Entaro Adun.
Knowing how Blizzard usually designs their maps, I believe that we have to go. We have to get to somewhere around here, to this top right corner. Something like this, perhaps.
Entaro Adun.
Oh damn!
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Zeratul, come.
Entaro Adun. So be it.
They just keep coming. Yeah, these guys are dead. I should have attacked the cannon here. Now these two died for nothing. And then we got a spore colony here. Yeah, I could have actually saved those two if I just went for the colony straight away instead of trying to kill all the Zerglings.
Your orders,
Oh shit. Another spore colony, destroy that. Ah, fuck it, destroy the sunken colony instead. Oh, I really hope that they don't have Artanis here. Well, let's make sure that there won't be any. At least not from this gen. Or cavern even.
Your orders, Templar.
Ah, fuck it, never mind, they have Artanis here.
I do this for Aiur. So be it. It will be done.
Okay. It's only because they have an overlord over there. Maybe I can bait one of them to come here. Don't go, you'll die.
I am needed.
Move. At least one of them is dead. Good. Oh, now he's dead.
Honor guide me.
You address me.
Alright, let's continue. So he actually had Ultralisks. Maybe there's even more.
So be it. I do this for Aiur.
Okay, kill that wanker.
It will be done.
Right beneath it.
Entaro Adun. You address me. I do this.
Yeah, kill
for
the Scourge
Aiur.
too, why not? Too slow.
So be it. It will be done.
Right
I
beneath
do
it.
this for
Shoot.
Aiur.
Oh
Entaro Adun.
shit.
So be it. I do this for Aiur. So be it. It will be done. Entaro Adun.
Good.
I do this for Aiur. You address me.
Destroy this. Let's check out the good old graphics here.
Your orders, Templar.
This good old pixelated goodness.
I do this for
Okay,
Aiur.
so we are now.
So
Aha.
be it.
Maybe this is the end of the
Entaro Adun, Zeratul. This is all that remains of our forces in this province. We have found the location of the warp gate, but there is a sizable Zerg force blocking the way.
Oh yeah, only 2 Scourge. What a great force. Alright, and we actually got a Archon here. Fuck yes. I don't think we managed to use the Archon in the base game story campaign even once. Even though I knew how to create them.
You address me.
Alright, so we have to go. Which way we have to go? Zeratul? Somewhere
I
around
do this for
somewhere
Aiur.
here.
It will be done. I do this for Aiur.
I take it.
So be it.
And our buildings are exploding for no
I
reason.
do this for Aiur. It will be done.
There must be an overlord here somewhere.
I do this for Aiur.
Fuck!
So be it.
No, but there was a something. There was a spore colony.
So be it.
You know what? Let's just. Alright, so. You're team 1. Actually, no. Zeratul is
Your orders,
1.
Templar.
You are 2. You are 3. Actually, can I make more Archons?
I long for combat.
Oh, I had these guys too. So wait. 1, 2, 3. You be 4. So let's see. Patrol move, stop attack, hold position. Oh wait, only High Templar can become Archons. Alright, I thought Zealots could too. What are these? Recharge shields. Ah, alright. Shame that we can't take these with us.
You address me.
Alright, folks, come here. Why is this one green? I don't know. Actually, let's send one High Templar there. And then Psystorm their asses. Oof, oof. Attack. Watch out for the storm. That went rather well. Could have gone better, of course, but still. Destroy that. Destroy that damn spore colony. Oh, there's one. Alright.
So be it. Entaro Adun. Your orders, Templar. I do this for Aiur.
There must be more hiding there. Use your Psystorm there. Yeah, I knew that there were more. But only a few Zerglings. Was expecting a bit more.
I do this for Aiur. So be it. Your orders.
Fuck! Run! Run! What? Ah! Zeratul actually died. God damn it.
Initiated.
Aha! I missed this guy last
It is good to see more of our brethren on the battlefield.
Indeed. Very good thing.
You address me.
Alright.
Will be done.
Let's just charge in with no fear. And finish that, and I will be back here very soon.
Your orders, Templar.
Kill those overlords, if you
It
can.
will be done. So be
These
it.
guys are so annoying
Your
sometimes.
orders, Templar.
Screw them.
Entaro
Let's continue.
Adun. So be it. Entaro Adun. I do this for Aiur.
Adun, Zeratul.
Alright,
This is all
so
that remains of our forces in this province. We have
1,
found the location of the warp gate,
2,
but there is a sizable Zerg force
3.
blocking the way.
4. Yeah, I know. Alright, and I'm gonna save here. Let's make a new file entirely. Just in case. Alright, so now I want... Actually, everyone come here. But I want the Templar, High Templar, with, to go and use a Psystorm again. Because that's so incredible.
It shall be done.
It will be done.
Your thoughts.
Go scout a little bit.
You address me.
I heed thy call.
It will be done. You address me. Entire
Well, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Just attack.
So be it.
Move in. Kill him. Easy peasy. Destroy that quickly before more come. There we go. Good, gonna save here.
Make use of me.
And now I want Zeratul and
I heed thy
you.
call.
You address me. Your orders, Templar. So be it. It will be done.
Stop shooting him.
Your thoughts.
Use size from around here. Well, that wasn't very good, admittedly. Use it on the.
Shall be done. Steed thy
Is it even working on? Damn it! What?
I
Away!
do this
Away!
for Aiur.
Those damn overlords!
So be it.
She outlaws
Just attack.
Revenge I long for combat. I heed thy call.
Maybe it was. Dragoons come back. Back. Let the zealots go first.
Warriors have engaged.
What are you doing here? Attack. That could have gone better. That could have gone a lot better. I should have used the side zone there. But we are getting to our base, so
You address me.
we should be off. We should be fine. Just
I
fine.
do this for Aiur.
Zeratul, go
So
and
be
scout a
it.
little bit.
I do this for Aiur. It will be done. So be it. Entaro Adun.
Okay.
So be it.
Any more
It will
enemies?
be done.
Yeah, there I can see that alien crew there.
Entaro Adun. So be it. It will be done.
Yeah, destroy that. There must be some hydraulics and circlings on the ground there.
Entaro Adun.
Destroy that. Just
You
3
address
strikes.
me. So be it.
Alright, the others move here.
Make use of thy call.
Oh shit. Yeah, they should be fine.
Engage the enemy.
Oh shit.
For vengeance.
Oh. Ah, this pathing. Move out, move out. Yeah, that side storm hurt. Us too, and not just them.
You address
There's
me.
an overlord here. Well, but hey, at least we got here, and that's the main thing. This one is not moving at all. I guess they gave up.
Your orders, Templar.
Alright, now to our base,
I do
and
this
this
for
should be the end of the
Aiur.
campaign, I think. Well, not the campaign, this
Entaro
mission.
Adun. It will be done. Entaro Adun.
A couple of Scourge here.
Executor, I have located the warp gate. We must hurry and evacuate the colonized survivors before the Zerg return.
So that's the Stargate, alright.
You address me.
Oh, fuck. Zeratul, where are you?
Just worry about getting your people through the gate.
Oh my god.
Phoenix and I will hang back and protect our flank until everyone is through.
Holy crap, look at that number of Zerglings.
It will be done.
Luckily there is no... Ah, we Well, we won. We won. Good. I was getting a little bit worried there. Okay, our first Protoss mission is now complete. Good. So, and there should be 9 more if I'm not mistaken. And this one lasted only 12 minutes and 31 seconds. But because I died there once, I would say that this lasted a bit over 15 minutes at least. Feels like I played this mission for 30 minutes or so. So, let's see. Units, structures from 0 resources, because we didn't even have any normal bases. So we got Garm Brood and Jormungand Brood against us. Units. We killed 202 Zerg, lost 29. Produced 44, even though we didn't produce any actual units with structures or anything per se, but we found 44 units, I guess, so that's what it means. Structures constructed. We did not construct any structure, so I don't know what this is about. Raised 29, lost 0. Although I think we lost at least 1 or 2 structures when the Zerg attacked at the end there. But yeah, so that was the first mission of the Protoss campaign, and like I said, there's gonna be 9 more if I'm not mistaken. And in the next mission, if I have to guess what we have to do, well, I guess we go to Shakuras straight away, or have this one last stand against the Zerg while we wait all the survivors to enter through that Stargate thingy, and then we have to defend the Stargate by killing the Zerg who try to attack it. That's my wild guess. But hey, we'll see next time. But now, thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more StarCraft Brood War.